Hi, this is Trey Passer, and this is another comic book update. I picked up 6 titles, and there they are. Justice League, issue number 5. There it is right there. Teen Titans number 5. Batman number 5. The Blue Beetle number 5. The Red Hood and the Outlaws right there, number 5. And last but not least, Superman number 5, issue number 5. Okay, I'm going to do what I previously did. I'm just going to go over some of the titles, let you see the inside artwork, not all of them because it'll take too long to do that. But like I said, I'm really getting into the new, DC Comics, the new 52 that they came out with. It's really great, especially the Justice League. So we're going to do that one first. Okay, let me see that. See that right there? It's the cover. Okay, so you see it begins. If you remember the last issue, it ended with the arrival of Apocalypse. Excuse me, not Apocalypse. Excuse me, the arrival of Darkseid. Darkseid, and it begins with that opening page right there. You see that? The Flash is looking on as some helicopters coming, jets flying in, and he's trying to say, "Oh no," because you see the eyes of Darkseid right there firing up. And he obliterated. You see right there, he obliterate the stuff that ran in, the choppers that ran in. And he's saying, uh-oh, guys, trying to wake up the guys that got knocked out in the last issue. And then all of a sudden, Superman gets up, but Darkseid fires his Omega beams, and the Flash, of course, grabs Superman and they hightail it out of there. Right there's a nice shot of the Flash hightailing it out of there with Superman. And of course, much to the Flash's chagrin, I don't know if you can see that really good enough for that. Sorry for the reflection of the light. But the Omega beams split up. One goes after Superman, one goes after the Flash. And the Flash is running, and trying to think. And of course, he's thinking. Let me do it this way. Actually, if you can see that. What the Flash does is basically he runs until he finds a target, one of the creatures that came with Darkseid, and Omega Beam destroys him right there. And then right there, some cops come upon him after he recovered and point their guns at him, but he's looking at Superman. Of course, Superman's not so lucky. The Omega Beams catch up to him and zap him, and he says, and the Flash saying, "Damn, I can't fly." Okay, and the Flash runs back and say they took Superman. After the Omega Beam knocked him out, the creatures came and took him, Darkseid creatures. Okay, so everybody's surrounding Darkseid right now, and of course Green Lantern impulses as ever decides to step up and challenge Darkseid. Okay, saying Green Lantern's got this. You can see that actually. He's saying Green Lantern got this, but of course Darkseid powers up. He basically beats the living crap out of the Green Lantern, who keeps getting up, and Darkseid keeps knocking him down. Okay, and at one point, if you look at that panel right there on the right, he actually breaks his arm. Okay, and steps away. And of course, Batman's trying to reason with Green Lantern, trying to tell him that Are you insane? You have to stop. We have to regroup. Okay? And then he says, I said, you're going to die. And the Green Lantern says, well, then I die. Okay? And Batman is basically telling Green Lantern right now, what are you trying to prove? Okay? Okay, we have to, he said, I was like you, you know, arrogant, strong, you know, headstrong and arrogant. And he's basically telling him, listen, we have to regroup as a team. Okay, you can't go off half-cocked. And then he basically gets ready to reveal something. And he tells Green Lantern that he's Batman, that he's sorry, that he's Bruce Wayne. He, you know, reveals his identity to him, and explains to him, you know, how his parents got murdered and how he had something to prove, and how it's totally insane. And he's saying, listen, we have to regroup and fight as a team. Okay, you go rally the others and follow Darkseid. We have to fight as a team. And meanwhile, he starts to take off, and he says, where are you going? He says he's going to get Superman. So he raises his hands up and gets taken by the flying creatures, and Green Lantern meanwhile goes to get the others. Okay. And basically, this is the point where Green Lantern regroups, you know, helps unbury the others. They got knocked out by Darkseid. And he said, listen, we got to fight as a team. Okay? And he said, everybody in? And everybody's in. And there's a nice heroic shot saying, we got this. All of them charging off after Darkseid, following him. Okay. And then, meanwhile, Batman, right here, drops down off the creature, you know, knocks the creature out, and he discovers another portal. Boom, you see that boom right down there at the bottom? And that's when he discovers that, lo and behold, he's on Apokolips. Right there, saying, this wasn't part of the plan. Okay. Right there. See, there's Apokolips. He finds himself in an Apokolips. And then it says part 5, Justice League part 5, that ends. Of course. So that's the end of that comic book. And I'm just going to show you one more since it's getting to be almost 8 minutes. The Teen Titans, comic number 5. And if you remember the last issue in my last update, the Teen Titans were getting ready to face off against Superboy, who was sent to capture Wonder Girl. So this issue is like full of action. Okay, there's Red Robin, Flash, and I forgot what the other kid called. Solist is the girl, and Bunker is the guy. Excuse me, Bunker's the guy right there. And they're basically selling, follow my lead, guys. Red Robin selling, follow. It's our only chance. Okay. And there's a nice shot of Superboy just, you know, knocking everybody back. Right there. Nice artwork right there. And of course, Flash doesn't pay attention and he charges at Superboy, you know, hitting him as fast as he can. And there he goes. He just takes out Kid Flash right there. Okay, and Kid Flash is going super fast, after getting sped up by Superboy. And of course, Marvel, you know, Wonder Girl kicks Superboy to distract him. And of course, the Flash takes off, and Solus goes after him. Okay, and then there's then Bunker takes his shot right there on the right. See? Right there. He takes his shot at Superboy. of course, and he's getting some blows in on Superboy right there. You look on the right there, getting some blows in on Superboy. And they show you Solus rescuing Kid Flash right there. Okay, and there's more of the fight between Bunker and Superboy. Right there with Bunker beating up Superboy for the moment. And there's more shots of the people that sent Superboy to capture Wonder Girl, yelling at them because they lost communication. Oh, I forgot to show you. Right there, he knocks out Bunker right there. But after that, it's Red Robin's turn right there. He's fighting Superboy right there. And he basically beats the crap out of him because he's hitting him so fast before he can think. And he's telling him basically to stay down, that the people are using you. After you capture Wonder Girl, they're going to come after you. And then, of course, that gives, Superboy time to regroup, and he fries Robin right there with all the electrical in his suit right there. And, of course, Wonder Girl gets up. Right there at the bottom there. Wonder Girl gets up and throws her magic lasso around him. And, of course, he takes off, of course, and she's going with him. Reluctantly or not, she's going with him because she's holding on to the magic lasso. Okay. And knocks her out basically. Slams her out. Okay. Then he has her right there. And then Solus comes back down there at the bottom. Right there, Solus comes back to confront Superboy. Okay. And she's basically telling him that there's a dark harvest coming, and they will come for you after you've delivered Wonder Girl to them. They will come after you. And he's giving Superboy, he's thinking about it. And then he decides, what do you think? Yep. He knocks out Solus first. No, right there. He knocks her out right there. If you look, gives her a nice little headbutt right there. And he takes off and decides to leave. Decides to leave her. Leave the Teen Titans, not take Wonder Girl. He's starting to believe that what the Titans say are true about the people that hired him to get the metahumans. Okay, so he takes off, but leaving in his wake, of course, the Titans completely knocked out. Look right there, that's all of them. Right there, just knocked out. Okay, and that's how it ends. And this says, next issue, what's wrong with Kid Flash, and why do the Teen Titans have to turn to the most unexpected guest star of all to evolve to find the answers? So that was a nice action-packed issue. Justice League, which I showed you already. And since this video is almost 14 minutes long, I'm not going to show you the insides of the other comics I got. But just to remind you, Batman issue number 5, which is really good. Okay. The Blue Beetle, which I'm really liking also. The Red Hood and the Outlaws, which is really another good comic book. Okay. And last but not least, the Superman. Okay. Right there. Attack of the Superpowers. This is a really good issue too. Okay, so that's my comic book update for this week. Feel free to leave comments if you've read these comics or you collect them. Let me know what you think. This is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.